day 3 of vlogging it. So if I talk a little quieter today, I'm trying not to wake up everybody in the house. Yeah, it's third day. Nothing too exciting happening today. Kind of a routine day, except for that we did get the privilege of supporting a friend who is a city councilor. He was sworn in tonight, and that was cool. Just because he worked so hard toward it, and just seeing somebody work hard towards something and achieving it is really inspiring. So that was very cool. Other than that, my big news of the day was I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I actually thought that I would be talking about physical health in this vlog post today, just kind of related, because that's absolutely part of living intentionally, is prioritizing our physical health. But then something happened, and I decided that this was what I was supposed to talk about instead. So tonight, as I was rocking my little to sleep, as I love to do in her dark room with her little noisemaker going, and she's just so calm, and it's so calm in there and peaceful, and it's a great space for just thinking and praying. I really realized, it just feels awesome. And then I came out and I realized, I did great on my schedule today. I had all of these things that I was planning to do, and I checked off most of them, except for there it was sitting there, quiet time. I hadn't had quiet time. Now, quiet time is a term that a lot of Christians use, if you haven't heard of it before, and essentially it's just usually it just means being purposeful about doing something that's building your relationship with God. So usually it's like Bible study or prayer, meditation, things like that. And it's usually on your own. So that's just a term that's used, and I don't really know why, but it's helpful. So I hadn't done that, and then I started thinking about that, and also thinking about just, for some reason, this is just where my mind started going, is thinking about how my relationship with God lately has been pretty cerebral and intellectual, and I tend to do more, like, when I am doing quiet time, I'm doing more like Bible study stuff with more of an agenda. Like, I have a specific question that I want answered, so I'll do a word study, like, what does the Bible say about anxiety, or what does it say about purpose or something, and look things up. And actually, I'm in the middle of a really cool one about what the Bible says about Jesus being God and Old Testament prophecy related. And it's very cool, but I find that I don't feel as connected to God. And I think it's because I've been doing quiet time mostly as Bible study and not really about building relationship. And that's something that does make Christianity really different from a lot of other religions, is its relationships totally core. And you can tell when it's missing. And that absolutely has felt more missing lately. So tonight I prioritized that part of my schedule and had some more nice, quiet time with God tonight. No agenda, like you would with a friend. Because you wouldn't hang out with a friend building relationship, ideally, having like specific questions that you wanted answered or something. So you just spend time with them. I was reflecting too on one of the best times of my life of really feeling connected to God was when I lived in Texas for a year. I was 20, and I was at a place where it was a Christian ministry internship, and there was a lot of time where we could just work on spending our time building relationship with God. And so I every day I spent at least an hour praying and reading Bible, but it tended to be a lot of me like walking on this little section of track outside this, my favorite little spot. People didn't tend to go around that area that much. I guess they weren't working out at the same time that I was having my quiet time. But that worked out great for me. It just was a time where I was really connected, and I just talked to God a lot there. And there was a difference. Like, that was a time when I was hearing more too. That's the time when I really felt the call to build a life around helping others for a career. And of course, I did social work for many years, and I plan to always be working toward helping others and making a positive impact. So anyway, that was a really good time. It's a good reminder of how I want it to be now. So, building relationship with God is absolutely part of an intentional life. It is not just fire insurance, saying like, as they say, the salvation prayer and, good, I checked off the box or something, because it's about our lives right now, not just afterlife. And it's just fulfilling. It's fulfilling having a relationship with God. So that's what I always want to build more of. And that's what I have to say today. So let us love God, love others, and live intentionally. And I will see you tomorrow.